1968 NASCAR Dodge Coronet RT. On NASCAR speedways, the 67 Charger's roofline acted like a wing, lifting the tail off of terra firma, so Dodge is replacing the squirrely Charger fastback with a more stable 68 Coronet semi-fastback. Though Coronet styling is upstaged by the 68 Charger's dramatic Can-Am profile, Charger's designer, GM defector Bill Brownlee, knew its deep-set grille and flying buttress roof increased drag and lift, so Coronet has a flush-mounted grille and a rear window on a sleeker roofline. We got the optional 4-speed, but the flimsy inland linkage requires TLC. Speed shifting will bend it. We think that the Mopar 4-speed shorter 266:1 first and taller 139:1 third ratios make more sense than GM's wide ratio Muncie. Dodge buckets are less comfortable than GM's. You sit bolt upright and the seat, as in all Mopars, is mounted too low below the steering column. The steering wheel is mounted too close to the driver. Last year, Coronets had a clever recessed tire well, giving the trunk 22.2 cubic feet of volume, about 20% more than Ford and GM full-size cars. 68 Coronet puts the tire out in the open, so usable volume falls to 17.4 cubic feet. In the Dixie Dodge, we roared up and down the twisting path of Mulholland Drive, where the better half of LA lives. Dodge left lots of skid marks, but raced to the top quickly. This senior intermediate has an inch longer wheelbase than the quick-size Chevrolet Impala. RT has a stiffer riding suspension that mercilessly scrubs the front tires in hard cornering, while the SS427 has a rear anti-sway bar that lets the Impala deftly dance with curves. Coronet manhandles them into submission. The 441 Magnum's 375-horse rating is lowballed. It's a match for Torino's 390-horse 427 or Chevy's 385-horse 427. Through overwhelming power, we passed a Pontiac GTO and a Porsche 911 on Mulholland Drive. One thing we couldn't pass? Gas stations. The 441 responds to stress like many he-men by drinking very heavily. We could have steered the car with a wailing power slide, but Mulholland's tight blind corners ruled that out. We were dismayed but not surprised to find we'd shaved about an eighth of the tread depth off the front tires. Chevy Nova, Chevelle, and Impala SS's have silly simulated hood vents that look like ashtrays. Dodge couldn't be left out, so it has a useless bulge. But Coronet is the real thing. It has a standard 3-speed automatic and more power than GM's Ram Air supercars. It costs less, but goes faster than the new Charger. It's a shrewd choice in a model year of great choices.